October is National Fire Prevention Month, and now is a perfect time to make sure you're doing everything you can to keep your home and loved ones safe.
So joining us this morning with some helpful tips, home improvement expert Dave White and fire safety merchant Alex Forte, both from the Home Depot. Good morning, gentlemen. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well.
Good morning. Doing great.
Thanks for being with us, guys. Obviously a very important topic.
Yeah.
We both have children at home and all these great families in our Houston area that want some help. So Fire Prevention Month, what are some of the most common causes, I should say, of home fires?
There are several common causes of home fires. There's the obvious ones like cooking and open flames and candles. And then there's some not so obvious ones like space heaters or your washer dryer, if it gets too clogged with lint, can often become a common cause of home fires as well. And then making sure that we're not overloading outlets, especially going into the holiday season with all of those electrical devices and holiday decor plugged in, is extremely important to have surge protectors and, again, not overload those outlets. And then, of course, we want to make sure that matches and lighters are away and out of reach from children so that we can keep everybody safe.
Absolutely. And Alex, what kind of safety equipment should be in everyone's house right now, and what's the guideline when it comes to replacing them?
Well, surprisingly, only 30% of the homes in the United States are protected up to NFPA standards. And it's really about having a system of devices throughout your home, not just one smoke detector or one carbon monoxide alarm, but that full system to make sure that regardless of where the issue pops up, there's an alarm that's going to catch that and alert you to the danger. And so we recommend having smoke detectors on every floor of your home, in bedrooms, in outside sleeping areas, and in the kitchen as well. It's extremely important. And we have new products that have built-in 10-year lithium batteries that help eliminate those annoying late night battery chirps, and the battery lasts for the full 10-year life of the alarm.
Yeah, technology has come a long way. You know, the sealed batteries in these kitty units last literally for 10 full years. And a lot of people didn't realize this, but it actually is important to replace the entire unit after about 10 years. They lose their effectiveness over time. So having that 10-year sealed battery, you install it, you don't really worry about it, and it'll actually alert you after 10 years when it needs to be replaced. Carbon monoxide is also one of those things we really need to protect against in the home.
That's exactly right, Dave. Carbon monoxide is extremely dangerous. It's a poisonous, odorless, colorless gas. And so making sure that you have, again, the right system of devices throughout your home, like this carbon monoxide alarm with a built-in explosive gas sensor, make sure that any potential source of carbon monoxide, like any fuel burning appliance or potential gas leak from your water heater or something of that nature, you want to make sure that you're able to cover any danger that pops up. And so again, that proper system of devices, smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms is extremely critical to keeping everyone safe.
Yeah, and if you're moving into a new house and you're not sure how old your alarms, your smoke detectors are, it's really important to go ahead and replace them. And if you're going to do it, you can actually replace them with a combination unit that actually will protect against carbon monoxide or alert to carbon monoxide as well as smoke. And that also is available with the 10-year lithium sealed battery, the worry-free 10-year unit. So really, really critical in keeping the families.
And fire extinguishers too, right, Dave? Fire extinguishers are extremely important and often forgotten. And so when an emergency occurs, you need to be able to create that path of egress for your family to get out of the house safely. And so making sure that you have fire extinguishers throughout the home, at least one on every single floor, and especially one in the kitchen, is extremely important. And so we have fire extinguishers at the Home Depot that are location specific. So regardless of the type of fire, we're going to help you get the right product for your needs. And it's right on the packaging too.
Yeah, very simple to find the right one for the need.
Hey, so we were promised a demonstration. Does this mean, Dave, you're going to shoot Alex with the fire extinguisher? What's the plan here?
I'm putting him out right now. No, so it's really critical. So the time to learn how to use a fire extinguisher is not when you need to use it, not during the fire. You also, it's hard to practice with because you don't want to discharge the extinguisher because then it's not usable. But there's an easy way to remember and walk through the steps. Just remember PASS, P-A-S-S. So there's a pin in the fire extinguisher that keeps it's a safety pin that keeps you from accidentally discharging the fire extinguisher. First thing you'll have to do when you use it though is pull. P is for pull. You pull the pin out. Then A is for aim. Aim the unit at the base of the fire, which is really important. And then S is for squeeze. You're going to squeeze the handle or trigger to discharge the fire extinguisher and then sweep side to side. So pull, aim, squeeze, and then sweep.
Okay.
Really easy to remember.
Very easy.
And the base of the fire, obviously important. You're not just spraying it all over the house, right? You want to get right to the source.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to get right to the base of the fire. It's the most effective way to put it out.
And both you gentlemen discussed how important it is for families to have an escape plan before a fire breaks out, right?
That's exactly right. It's important to make sure that you have an escape plan laid out well before an emergency occurs, because there's less than 2 minutes to react to the average home fire and get your family out safely. And so we recommend that families practice their escape plan at least twice a year so that everyone knows how to exit the home in the event of emergency. But then also it's critical to have a meeting place so that you can get that quick head count after the emergency occurs. Make sure all of your children, all of your pets and family and loved ones get out safely.
Yeah, we talked with a fire expert on this very show a couple weeks back who was saying, you know, over the years, the amount of time you've had to escape a fire, it's gone down from like 17, 18 minutes to now, as you noted, 2 or 3. That is not enough time to make any important decisions. You got to practice and get that safety stuff talked about ahead of time. So we appreciate you guys hanging with us today so much.
Thank you, home improvement expert
Yeah,
Dave White and fire safety merchant Alex Forte, both from the Home Depot. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Take care.